Gadget. I've got two special guests with me today. I have Ed Dale, who is an internet marketer, one of Australia's most famous, and he was the first Australian with the Apple iPad. And he'll be sharing with us today some of the best things that he likes about the Apple iPad. And we also have a very good friend of his, Guru Bob, who is also a proud owner of an Apple iPad. And today we'll be learning more about it and hopefully just giving you some more insights about this really cool gadget. Ed, what do you like most about the Apple iPad?
And this is going to be hard because Arnold talked about 5 things and it was very tricky. I suppose the first thing that people, until you get hold of it, you can't really appreciate is the speed of this thing. It's unbelievable. You know, this is a magazine issue of Popular Science, and you can see the cover is actually interactive, and you can flick across and have a look at the different things, but the speed and the smoothness which everything works is extraordinary. Everybody knows in Australia in particular that the Age website is one of the slowest dogs of an internet website. Good information, but it is slow on anything. Now look at this. Again, I just emphasise this is done on this is a mobile. Now I'm just going to manipulate the page. Look at this. It's real time.
So fast.
It is so unbelievably fast. So it's just until you go in and you actually play with this yourself, you can't really you don't realise just how convenient it is to get all that information in there and how quick it loads. So it just works beautifully in that regard. So as a browsing machine, if that's the first thing, it's just natural to be sitting here and just surfing the internet. That to me is one of the big breakthroughs.
Okay.
So that's one.
That's one.
That's
yep.
one.
Yep.
Okay. 2, which is a content thing. And let's bring this up for you.
Yep.
There we are. Personal favourite, this cover. Magazine content. I really think this thing has the chance of actually saving the magazine industry, because I buy photography magazines, but again, look at the responsiveness of this. So it's the actual full magazine, and again, just beautifully put together and read. If we go back down here, and again, it's the responsiveness of this thing is out of this world. The viewing angle, I should say, like for people looking at it, is incredible. Speaking of photos, where's my? There we are.
I love this. This is great.
If I have a look at my albums here, and I just want to see if I want to check a photo, I just pinch it like that, or pinch it in, or I can just open it a little bit, just have a look. Oh, is that the album I want? Yes. Or no, click it open, and the speed at which you can just go through, and again, Canon. If there's any camera that can pull off this screen, it's the 5D Mark II. But to get the quality level of this thing, it's just amazing. It's just extraordinary how incredible it is. And then if we just go, if I go here, switch that back because I want to go to there. And if I hit this button here, some of this stuff is just crazy. So think about this for a second. Think about the retail price of this. And think about just picture frames that are almost as expensive without any of the other capabilities or functions. And you've got this built-in incredible. I mean, look at this. I can just look at this for hours.
I think for this size, you pay $100 to $200
easily. But then if you add Wi-Fi and the ability to download and stream photos on it, you're talking $400 before you know it. So it's already half of your stuff paid for before you get into it. And it just works just superbly. I mean, it is crazy. And it'll actually automatically have it as
a photo frame.
A photo frame. Just while it's sitting there charging. It's just brilliant. How many are we up to?
Three. So two more, eh?
Oh no.
Two more of your
Just
favorite
two.
things about the iPad.
Just two. What
Yep.
are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? That's good, but not good enough.
What's the 3 been so far?
So we've got the Safari, the
Browser
browser.
experience.
Oh, books, duh.
Magazine.
Okay, and I'm going to have to claim this as one, but I'm going to show you two things.
Yep.
I have to. First one is iBooks. Really wanted to have a look at it. And again, if you look, you're just literally flicking the page. So you can look and do that. Now, the other thing that you can do, of course, is if you tip it, like so, then you've got a 2-page view, which is fantastic. But I want to show you, it might be very hard to get, but down here, this is so good. How many times have you been in bed and you think, I'm just going to read to the end of the chapter? Who does that? Do you do that? Yeah. Everybody does it, right? This is why Apple is so damn smart. Look at this down the bottom. 6 pages to the end of the chapter.
Wow.
They give you an end of the chapter indication when you tap. On the, like if you tap it gets rid of it, but if you tap, it'll give you how many pages to the end of the chapter. So you know if you can stick it out for the next 6 pages of that chapter. Just little things like that, which are so cool. Now, look at this though. I mean, look at it. It's just it's a thing of beauty.
Bookshelf.
The bookshelf.
Alright, so Ed, that's 4. So first, just to recap, we have browsing, we had photos, magazines, books, and now for Ed's final best feature about the iPad.
Alright, well, okay, I'm going to cheat and say applications. Because applications that are designed for this just stand out beautifully. Like one, everybody who's got an iPhone knows the addictability of words with friends. Seriously, my wife, I've lost her. It's just so much more usable, you know. Games, of course, are just frightening. You know, they are just so good. Again, this is where speed and performance comes into it too, because the performance of them is so good. And we've only seen the start of this. Listen to that sound.
The speaker is actually not too bad. I mean,
We're in a pretty loud.
it is a loud environment. Wow.
Look at these graphics. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, those are the, you know, look, I could go on for hours showing you different applications and how good they are. But I suppose games is one thing, productivity is another. And the ability for somebody like myself, oh, goodness me, you know, Instapaper, for example, this application is such a... Do you use Instapaper?
Sometimes I do.
Well, so you would use it a lot more on this because just by being able to save articles from Twitter that you can't read now, you can have a look at here, just fantastic. You know, and I suppose being able to create, you've got to understand, it's a working tool. Like I can use this, except if I'm doing a hardcore photography assignment or video assignment, I would not take anything other than the iPad. Mail on here is brilliant. I love it. That's, you know, Steve Jobs said in his keynote that they wouldn't even bother doing this unless they could actually do stuff that is better. And browsing, email, Twitter, you know, these sorts of things are better on here. And until you get it in your hand,
You have to grab it.
you have to use it in your hands, and that really is the secret to it, is to be able to pass it to somebody and
Thank you.
use it. So there you have it. No, you can't. He's got to give that back.
All right, guys.
He's
So
not allowed to have it.
there you have it. This is Ed Dale again and Guru Bob, and I'm from Mr.Gadget. Talking about some of the best features about the iPad, and this is one of Australia's first iPads. So thank you again, Ed, and hope to be hearing a lot more from you about the iPad, and I hope to get one soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.